Well, Coach, you've made it now to tournament time. If you wouldn't mind, take a look back at this year. You've had a great year, and I know you want it to continue this week. What has been the difference this year as opposed to maybe a year ago when you guys are a little bit younger and the experience wasn't quite there?
Yeah, coming from the beginning of the year to now even, I've seen huge improvements. But I think the biggest thing is having 5 seniors on the team and having a lot of leadership. Last year we had 2 seniors on the team. The year before that we had 4, but we were really young. 2 years ago we had 4 seniors, but everyone else were sophomores. And that's a hard thing to mesh together. And then last year they were all juniors. And so now the big core of our team are seniors. And there's some younger girls that have mixed in that have done a really nice job stepping up and playing with the pressure of, I've got 5 seniors on my team and we're playing some pretty strong teams.
Did you have kind of an indication last year that if everything held together and those 5 seniors molded the way that you knew they would, that you'd have a pretty solid year?
Yeah, I was pretty confident in that because I knew that we had such a strong core last year, and there were so many things I thought, oh man, we're just almost there. You know, one more year, and I think we'll be there. And I coached this group of seniors as 8th graders as well, so even then I knew that they had potential to become a pretty good team, and they work well together too. And I think that's the biggest piece. Is not only do I have some talent there, but they gel really well with each other, and they support each other, and they support the younger girls too. And that really helps.
You know this. There's nothing like seniors when you're at the high school level. I would imagine even at the collegiate level, just because of their maturity and their experience. But from another standpoint, what do those 5 mean to you, knowing that you've been together for so long?
Yeah, this group is special to me. They were the first group I coached here, which I coached other places, but I coached them as 8th graders here, and then the juniors I coached also as 8th graders, and then I moved up to the high school, and so I've been coaching them ever since. So I've not coached a team without them for a long time. So it's they're definitely a special group, and like I said, they're great as far as leadership goes. Like I don't even have to ask them to do things. Like they just do. They know what they're supposed to do, and you don't always get that.
What, you don't mind me asking, what will kind of go through your mind, whether it ends this week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, what might go through your mind when you watch them for the last time?
Either way, it's going to be bittersweet. I am proud of them and everything that they've accomplished, but I know it's time for them to move on too and go on to bigger things. So it'll be exciting. No matter what happens, I know it's going to end in an exciting manner.
All right, Coach, the elephant in the room is Hagerstown. Talk a little bit about your matchup this week. It isn't like you're unfamiliar with them. There are no secrets between these 2 teams right now. What about this matchup?
We're ready. You know, we went to 5 on Thursday, and it was close, and there were definitely some things we could have improved on. I don't think we were playing our best volleyball that night. So a few things we're going to tweak and adjust for Thursday, and hopefully that'll make the difference to push us over the edge.
Not to ask what those secrets might be, not that they're secrets, but what adjustments do you guys have to do to play your best volleyball right now?
I think our biggest weakness on Thursday was serve receive, which is what we're doing right now. But that was the biggest thing. Then that's not anything. It's just sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. It's more of a mental part of the game than anything. And I think we started making a couple mistakes, and then it just kind of went downhill. And sets 2 and 3, especially the 2 that we lost back to back, that was our biggest struggle. So it's more of just working on the little things, some of the basics like that.
You know, and that's a great matchup. And I want to ask you, because I ask a lot of football coaches this same thing, the blind draw stuff in the state of Indiana. Don't you believe that at some point, I don't know how it would be done in volleyball, that there ought to be some type of a seeding system where you're not playing some of the best teams right out of the chute and get your best matchup later?
There's already talks of that for volleyball. At our Coaches Association meeting that we had earlier this year, that was one of the things that's been mentioned. So I know it's wanted by a lot of the volleyball coaches in Indiana, and I think that is something that they're looking towards doing. And I would like, I think anybody's going to like that, because then, like you said, the 2 best teams in the sectional aren't going to be playing on round 1. They're going to be in the championship where they belong to be.
And not to take anything away from the regular season, but it seems like to me, though you still have a regular season championship and such in the conference, it seems like to me the conference is there, but it's a wasted regular season if you don't play for some kind of seeding at the end.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that too.
All right, you looking forward to this? I know your team's got a lot of work to do this week, as you said, but you got to be looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, we're excited. I mean, we were excited Thursday night afterwards. We said, that's all right, we're going to get them on Thursday, because that's the win that really matters. Ideally you want to win both, but if you can't, Thursday night's the one we want.